Hey guys, Bios Ramos, and today the Miami Dolphins return from their bye week and face the New York Jets at home at Hard Rock Stadium. 1 o'clock kickoff. Game is on CBS as normal. Good day to be a Dolphins fan, I guess. Temperature will be 79. Chance of lightning is high, so if you guys are going to the game, be careful. Don't stand by metal and trees. But yeah, this Dolphins game, I mean, not much really to say about it. It's more so talking about the Dolphins' position and what are possibilities for the future following this game, especially following last night's Saturday Night Football with the New England Patriots and Colts game. Now, I'm kind of walking a fine line between what is more favorable for the Dolphins, the result from this game. You could have the Patriots win and then keep dropping the Colts, but the Colts have a tiebreaker over the Dolphins. So instead, the Colts win. They were blowing out the Patriots. They started mounting a comeback, the Patriots, and then Jonathan Taylor just ices the game off a huge run. It was like a 70-something yard run, if I'm not mistaken. And that was pretty interesting to see. But yeah, Colts improved to 8-6. New England drops to 9-5, which leaves a window of opportunity for the Dolphins. If the Buffalo Bills keep kind of sliding, and the Dolphins and Patriots are pretty much same record at the end of the year, a lot can happen. But the 7 losses definitely is a kick in the butt to the Dolphins. Definitely, there's three games there that really spurring the Dolphins a lot with a 3-point loss, that margin of loss. But yeah, this New York Jets game, I don't really want to say much about it. Jets are 3-10, Dolphins are 6-7. The Dolphins are the favored ones. The spread is -10 for the Dolphins. Money line's -475. So I mean, yes, the Dolphins are heavily favored. Some injuries for the Jets: Hassama Nasruddin, linebacker, out. Sheldon Rankins, defensive tackle, questionable. George Fant, offensive tackle, doubtful. And then Noah Dawkins, linebacker, and Falusarunu Fasuski, defensive tackle, out. Just interesting names here. Miami Dolphins, Jalen Waddle, wide receiver. He's on the COVID-19 list. Then you also have Phillip Lindsay, running back. He's out. Same thing, COVID list. Javon Holland, safety. He got activated, but he will be out for this game, which is unfortunate because he's been one of the best rookie performers out of the Dolphins, aside from Jalen Waddle. I mean, Jalen Phillips is looking good too. He's been falling out of his mind lately. Darius Hodge, linebacker, suspension. I don't know what the hell happened there. But yeah, the Dolphins are on a 5-game winning streak. Last 5 games, 5 straight wins, and could improve to 6 today. Don't want to be over optimistic, but I don't want to be, a non-believer because we're playing the Jets. I mean, realistically, the Dolphins should roll past. I mean, according to ESPN on their matchup predictor, 81.3% chance of winning for the Dolphins. I mean, it would be stunning. The last time the Jets beat the Miami Dolphins in Miami was in 2014, and their quarterback was Geno Smith. So, I mean, it's been 6 years since the Jets have gotten a win in Miami. Don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Now, let me update you guys on... Well, I think there's more interesting news within the whole COVID list and stuff like that, because I think Phillip Lindsay's also on it. Yeah, didn't mention him. But yeah, it's just like a lot of people got on the COVID list, and a lot of people on Twitter were like, "Protect Tua, make sure he's in a hazard suit." The Dolphins, even with all these things happening within the COVID inactive roster, injury list, that is definitely hurting the Dolphins. But there's good faith. So, all right, let's go over some standings. So Chiefs take over the number 1 seed, 10-4 after defeating the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Game Picks video, I picked the Chiefs. Game time, I switched to the Chargers. It was looking really good. Look away for a couple seconds. Next thing I know, Chiefs win in overtime. I'm like, what the hell happened? Titans 9-4, Patriots 9-5, Baltimore Ravens 8-5. Those are the divisional leaders, and then first wild card seed goes to the Indianapolis Colts, followed by the Los Angeles Chargers, who are 8-6 as well. Buffalo Bills 7-6. So that's the final wild card. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Wild card spot. Following them is the Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, and Denver Broncos, all who are 7-6. Then the Pittsburgh Steelers 6-6-1. Las Vegas Raiders 6-7. Miami Dolphins 6-7. Dolphins definitely leapfrog the Las Vegas Raiders today because they play the Cleveland Browns, who are having issues with COVID and stuff like that. But that game was supposed to be played yesterday, now moved up to Monday. A bunch of games got rescheduled because of all this stuff. Seattle, Los Angeles, Washington, Philadelphia, all those games got pushed. Those games are now on Tuesday, which will be interesting how me and Chris and DJ will be recording our game picks probably around the time that game is ending or something like that. We'll see what happens. But Carolina Panthers facing Buffalo Bills, not favorable for us. Who else? Tennessee beating Pittsburgh would be more favorable for the Dolphins. Who else? Cincinnati. Denver Broncos, Cincinnati. I mean, there's nothing there that helps the Dolphins. Preferably, I would like to see Cleveland knock out Las Vegas. And the Colts kind of did their job. So, yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot. I think the Dolphins have a long road ahead of them in terms of making the playoffs. But the schedule is favorable in terms of the Miami Dolphins. Just for the mere fact that they're playing some teams that, are not so great. I mean, the Jets, obviously. And then they play the Saints on Monday Night Football next week. And that should be interesting because the Saints are having not the best of a season. I mean, the Saints right now are currently, let me see. I think they're not having the best season. 6-7, just like the Dolphins. And then you look at the Titans, who are one of the top teams in the AFC, 9-4, but their team has been injured almost all season long. And then you end off the season with the Patriots, which could be a big game in terms of playoff, division, who knows. Hopefully, it could mean more than just our normal season closer. But the Patriots play the Bills and the Jaguars. I don't think they're going to drop a game to the Jaguars. Hopefully, the Jaguars could stun them. That would be cool. But it's looking very slim. Dolphins have to win out. Patriots have to lose one more game right before the Patriots game. Before the Dolphins-Patriots game, and then anything can happen. But, yeah, this Dolphins New York Jets game, hopefully the Dolphins pretty much can seal an easy win. Let's go over how they win the game, though. Enough of the playoff talk. Dolphins put pressure on Zach Wilson. Plain simple. Rookie quarterback playing against a pretty hungry defense that has been rolling lately. Then 2, just be efficient on offense. A lot of setbacks with all these COVID injured reserve lists. So definitely that is not helping the Dolphins' chances of having a consistent unit. It sucks, but at least it happened during the bye week and against a team that we're heavily favored to win against. And then last but not least, just have some fun. If the Dolphins look like they're having fun and they end up winning the game, I mean, that's all good. So pressure on Zach Wilson. Just be somewhat consistent on offense and, have fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll have a post-game review after. Sorry for the late video. Just wanted to make sure we could get this news about the New England Patriots Indianapolis Colts game. And I was hoping that this Las Vegas Cleveland game didn't get pushed back, because that would have definitely helped in knowing some standings. You think Vegas winning would be more favorable because then now put them to 7-7 and the Browns are 7-7, and it puts everyone in just a tougher spot? Because the Browns play the Packers, Steelers, and Bengals. I mean, their season is looking rough there at the end. Steelers may be a win for them. For the Raiders, Broncos, Colts, Chargers. I mean, I like the Dolphins odds. They play probably a lesser strength of schedule than everyone else leading up to the playoffs. So anything is possible, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, yeah, we'll be back with a post-game review after this game. So, enjoy.